Hi, my name is Constance.
And my name is Kevin. We are both students of the Li-Ming Chinese Academy,
where we learn about Chinese language and culture.
But today, we're here to teach you about our Chinese Lunar New Year, which takes place on February 14th this year.
But wait, isn't that Valentine's Day?
Yes, but this year it's also the Chinese Lunar New Year.
The New Year we're all used to celebrating on January 1st is based on the solar calendar marked by the sun. The Chinese New Year is based on the lunar calendar, which follows the phases of the moon.
The moon? Why the moon?
The Chinese used to be an agrarian society, where farmers relied on the phases of the moon to determine planting and harvesting times during the year.
Since the moon's path changes from year to year, the actual day of New Year's varies as well.
Then how do we determine the date each year?
Well, one thing that remains the same is that the Chinese Lunar New Year always falls on the second new moon after the first day of winter.
The new moon is when it looks like there isn't a moon at all. It's just a dark circle in the sky. Because of this cyclical dating, the Chinese New Year can fall anywhere between late January and mid-February. This year, it's on February 14th.
Really? That's cool. Like Thanksgiving, the Chinese Lunar New Year places a lot of emphasis on family relations and bringing the family together. Meanwhile, like the New Year you're all used to celebrating, we also stay up late past midnight to welcome the coming of the new year. It's also like Christmas, Hanukkah, and Kwanzaa in that it's also celebrated over many days. The total Chinese Lunar New Year celebration lasts a total of 15 days.
I see. So what other differences are there between the celebrations?
Well, the Chinese Lunar New Year is celebrated on a cycle called the zodiac. The zodiac consists of 12 animals. Do you know what they are?
Oh, I know. They're the rat, the ox, the tiger, the rabbit, the dragon, the snake, the horse, the sheep, the monkey, the dog, and the boar.
Why did those animals get to be in the zodiac?
The animals in the zodiac were determined a long time ago in a contest held by the Jade Emperor. The contest was a race in which the first 12 animals to cross the finish line after crossing a river would be in the zodiac in the order in which they finished.
Oh, I remember. The rat won the race because he and the cat made a deal with the ox when crossing the river. The ox, being blind, needed the rat for navigation, and in return, the rat got a ride across the river. But near the end, the rat jumped off the ox, ran ahead, and won the race.
But wait, what about the cat? Why isn't the cat in the zodiac?
Well, the rat was cruel, and in the middle of the river pushed the cat off, forcing him to finish 13th, and therefore he didn't get a place in the zodiac. To this day, the cat still hunts the rat, hopes to get revenge.
I see. So, does anybody know what year this is? What sign is it this year?
That's right, it is the tiger.
Oh, I see. So, what else do you know about the tiger?
Tigers are brave, competitive, and always land on their feet.
Okay, thank you. Next, Brian and Kyle will be joining me to tell you about what people do during Chinese New Year. Thank you.